Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Feed the Beast Monster. I am your host, Bunny Vulture, and this is episode number 19. I am here at my base, and today we're going to kind of do something familiar, yet a little different. I think you saw this last episode. I haven't gotten much progress done the last couple days and been spending some offline time with the wife and doing some miscellaneous stuff, so haven't finished the roof or the back or really done much of anything else really. But today I wanted to show you how we are going to run things going further, specifically when it comes to powering everything I want to do, because namely I want to start getting into some of the different mods. I know I want to get into my own little mariculture stuff and get some jewelry with some rings with some cool enchants and stuff. I also want to do a little bit later on in this episode, we'll be getting into the Gendustry and also the no, let's do it this way. There we go. The Gendustry stuff, where we can do some mutagen and start doing some of that stuff, and also the advanced genetics stuff. So I don't know what power source this stuff takes, but it probably takes power regardless. So I want to make sure I have plenty of power, not just for that, but for all of my stuff. So I'm going to make sure I have some power, and to do that, we're going to come up with a nice way to, probably going to, expand upon my power generation, and also give a nice little jump boost to that, if you will. So I have started on the interior of my new base and started a power plant area of sorts. And this is what this area is going to be right here. See if I can fly up here, get you guys a better look. If I can maybe fit in here. I'll just hover. So here's my little power plant area, and if you'll notice, I got 4 little wells here, and in each of those wells I have some magmatic dynamos to start with. Each of these wells is about 3 deep at the moment, and each of them is holding 3x4, that's 12, so we got right now I got 48 magmatic dynamos in each thing. And if we are to look in, nope, oops, wrong bag. I got another 48 right here. So I got a total of 96 magmatic dynamos. So let's go ahead and finish putting these up on here. Now I don't have the fluid ducts to finish connecting all these, but that will be here soon. And essentially I got 96 of these guys, and that's kind of like an arbitrary number. I kind of figured, I certainly could have done more, but my plan is later on to use some of the additional dynamos possibly. Probably maybe, I might do both. I might, get like a steam source going. I might even do a compression and whatever the other one is, and do similar setups, but have 4 wells of each. Essentially have one whole cell of 96 magmatic, another 96 of steam, another 96 of reactant, and another one of the other. So yeah, just that's a lot of power. That's a lot of RF. But I need something to store all that power goodness. So what are we going to do to that? To store all that power? Well, we got these. I have made 18 of the resonant energy cells, and each one of these things holds 50 million RF. So if we calculate that out, that's about 900 million RF that I'll be storing. So that's not too bad. And what I'm gonna do with these guys is essentially, if I can open up my other backpack here, I got a little bit of these left. I'll have to mix some more. Is kind of make these in like a little cube, well, diamond sort of structure, kinda. So before I start, putting these here, but I kind of go ahead and show you kind of what I'm thinking. Is I'm gonna have like a little pattern here, like a little sparkly cube of sorts, and it's just gonna be a power cube. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of pattern I want to go with. I'm thinking I want to do something like something like, you know, something like this, and then there, and then something kind of similar to this, where I go up like that, and then up like that, and kind of go around, kind of like a little star. Oh, what? And a little star pattern, and then kind of go up layers. But right now, these are all dead. So I don't necessarily want to power all this initially with lava. I want to have something else to power these things up initially. So I want to essentially fill these things up before I, you know, slap down and drain all my lava trying to fill up 900 million RF. So what are we going to do that? What can generate that much power quickly? Well, there is one nice little new generator, power source or power generator that has been added in the latest version of Feed the Beast Monster, and that are the generators. Here we go. So there's lots of different types, and they're all added by the Extra Utilities mod, and they all generate various amounts of, you know, power. The one that we are going to look at is the Nether Star generator, and what it does is it powers, its fuel source is Nether Stars. Now there's a downside to this. What it does, and that thunder is very loud. What it does is it uses the Nether Stars as fuel, but it only, you know, it damages you if you're close to it. So you don't want to, you can't be close by, and the Nether Star only lasts for about 2 minutes, I think. But in that 2 minutes, it generates an obscene amount of power. Something like 100 million or something like that, or pretty close to it, depending upon power transfer. But the thing is, with that, you know, with this Nether Star generator, if you're pumping up that much power, these little conduits can't hold that much. So what are you to do? Well, you got to use more stuff from Extra Utilities. So if we go to something like this, extra. Here we go. In the Extra Utilities mod, there are things called this guy, Transfer Node Energy. You can use these guys to, along with the respective pipes in here. Where are they? I'm gonna get like everything in here. Let me look. And pipe maybe? Where is it? Is this one of these things? Energy pipe. Maybe that's it. Well, it's one of these things, and I'll find it here in a second. Essentially, you put these down, and you're able to power up all these things. So I'm going to get a little setup going to see what I can do to build this little generator. And first, I'll show you how to build that again. So I'll go back to the generator. And the one, you know, thing is, in order to get this thing, you need another star and you need some wither skeletons. Shouldn't be a problem, because I can make it like that. Furnace, well, let's go ahead and craft one of those. And just like that, we have another star generator. And let's look and see how many I have. I have 1. So it looks like we're going to have to kill a couple more withers, because if I got 18 of these things to fill. Wither, I got 6 more skulls. So let's see. That's a couple more. I probably have to go back to the nether and get some more. So what I think I will do is go ahead and get this setup going, and I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am back, and I have all the 18 resonant energy cells sitting here, and as you can see, there is no power in any of them. And I've set up the pipes all behind here and the Nether Star generator back here. I think this is probably a safe enough distance away, so we won't get hurt by this. But you know, maybe with all this armor I got plus the heart canisters here, maybe I won't take so much damage. So let's go ahead and drop one of those in. Let's see what it does. As you can see here, it's holding 0 RF, powering 22 connections, searching for inventory is at all around. So let's see. We put it in here, put it there, there. Oh, where do we put it? Oh, there it goes. And you see here, 500,000 internal RF storage. Oh, so it's hurting me, but it's not. Oh, but I'm recovering quicker than it can hurt me, so not that bad. So I can get, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 corner blocks away. Not too bad. So let's check it out. Let's see how everything's going. They're all powering up. And as you can see here, that's gaining pretty quickly. So let's just look at this one. Now that's pretty insane. That's the 1,000th position that's going up faster than a second. Almost a 10,000th position going up at once every 2 seconds, maybe. 1, 2, well, maybe even faster than that. And that's for just one nether star. So this thing's going to go for 2 minutes. And as you can see here, this bottom row's already got one little tick on it, and that's just one little nether star. Alright guys, be right back as soon as this thing's done. Alright guys, I am back, and the nether star generator finished out, and everything is done. Now you'll see down here on the bottom here that these are still going up, and that's due to the configuration that these have, is that the bottom slot is set to output. And so each of these stacked up on top, so the top row here is all going to be at 0, and then it's draining down to the ones below, and then it's draining down to the ones below. So these here at the bottom are going to have the most RF. Well, let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go ahead and drop another nether star in here, shall we? Get these guys charging up some more. So as you can see here, these are charging right back up, and that power will filter down to those and filter down to those. So if one nether star is filling these up at 2, I'd say at least to the 1 slot, maybe even the 2 slot on those, I'm probably going to need, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, maybe 16 nether stars to fill all these things up. So I might need some time in another. Anyway, that's probably all I'm going to do with this for now, but I wanted to show you kind of how I'm going to store my power going forward. I'm probably going to make maybe even some more of these, because I'd like to go ahead and hit the billion mark on the RF, so I'll need 2 more of these guys, so I have a total of 20 resonant energy cells. So I might have, and I think I even have a couple of those down there, but I think I'll go ahead and keep those in this area for kind of like public storage, and I'm also going to leave the stuff I have here, with the exception of some of the things. I'm gonna take my Mac unit down there, I'm gonna take the monitors and some of my other stuff, because I'm gonna have an expanded thermal expansion area. I'm gonna keep all 4 of these things. I'm gonna keep those guys. I'm gonna set up multiple pulverizers, induction smelters. Probably might have 2 macerators and 2 electric furnaces and 2 compressors maybe. But it's, the whole second floor of my new base is going to be all machines. But I want to start using the pulverized version of stuff, but I want to make sure I have enough ingots of both. I'll probably go for like 2,000 of each ingot off of the base to get going, and that probably won't be a problem. I might even do 5,000 of each, because that'll only require 2,500 of each. So I guess nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. So I'll probably do that and just take 5,000 right off the top, so I don't have to worry about macerating that stuff for a while. And I'll take a good, but I probably won't take that with me and build a whole new AE system. I'm going to link into this one with an expanded thing in Applied Energistics called the Quantum Blink Chamber, and we'll get into that in probably maybe even the next episode. But right now, I think we're gonna pop into the genetics mod and take a look at that. So let me get started here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and as I had mentioned a second ago, we're gonna start right into the Gendustry mod.
and also do some genetics. So the purpose of going into this mod is to supplement the stuff for not only the abilities in myself, give myself some cool abilities without using any armor and whatnot with the advanced genetics mod. I also want to use bees because I'm going to be getting into bees as well as the fish. Be setting up some apiaries and later on some alvearies and getting some producing stuff that way. But I also want to, do some other kind of stuff to help that along with the tree breeding area. And I had shown you in the last episode some of the stuff you can do. So to kind of get that way, if I wanted to make a walnut, for an example, and I think I showed you this, you need the common walnut, and you can use a Mutatron. But in order to, so you put the silver lime and the hill cherry along with this stuff, and you can maybe get this. But I need mutagen. So in order to get that, I need a mutagen producer. So let's see what those take. Muta. Okay, so this is a mutagen producer, and that is a Mutatron, an advanced Mutatron. What does this do? I don't know what that does. So let's go ahead and make a mutagen producer. Do I have everything? No, I don't. So let's go ahead and make this. And I'll probably need one for each of those. Oop, I got some lag. Okay, so Mutatron, mutagen producer. So yeah. Go ahead and make 2 of those. And I need some power modules. Okay, so this is some bronze gears. I don't have any of those, so that probably takes, that takes 2 there. And it's 8 and 8. That's 16, 2. It's 18 for that, and another 4. Alright, so stick. Let's go ahead and craft up 128 sticks. That's not really what I wanted. 32 gears, just like that. And get some stone. No problem here. Now I don't know if I have enough bronze, but we will see. No, of course not. So let me go ahead and make a few of these more components here, and I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back, and it turns out to make the Mutatron, I needed a genetics processor, and that takes one of these guys, a pulsating chipset. So yeah, I don't think there's any way around that from these couple of recipes. So I needed this, so that required an assembly table. So this has been around for quite a while, so I'm not going to show how you make this, but so yeah, I had to go ahead and make an assembly table finally and make some lasers, and looks like it's all done. And that is a very temporary setup, but I will have one of these in the new base. I'll probably have something crazy with, like, I don't know, something like this, like 3, 3, and 3, like 3 on a block of 3 on top, block of 3, block of 3. So block of 3, so 4 times 3, no, 4 times 9, so 27 lasers probably. That should be efficient enough. Oh hey, no more red. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the Mutatron. Oh, what am I missing for that? I have everything for that. Right, okay. So I got my mutagen producer. And the Mutatron. Oh, no. I need to make this first. Derp. So, there we are. So we have both our mutagen producer and the Mutatron. Let's go ahead and make a tank to glass. There we go. I'm not sure how much I need, and look, I think the uranium was a good way to do that. So what do I do with you to get what I want? Oh, that's a way to get uranium, although I bet I have a good amount of that already. So how do I get my uranium here. Mutatron, mutagen bucket, mutagen drum, mutagen. Here we go. How do I get you? Compressor. No. How do I get you? Shapeless crafting. 1 uranium is 9. Oh. No, that's not right. How do I get you? Thermal centrifuge. Interesting. Purified crushed uranium ore. Oh, alright. What else produces mutagen? Glowstone. Alright, that should work. Glowstone, redstone. That's not very much at all. Glowstone, a little bit. Redstone block. Oh, that's not bad. We might be able to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. I got a lot of redstone, so let's do that instead. There we go. We'll get into the uranium later. Alright, so let's go ahead and take you down. And I'll come back to this later. On break. Alright, so we have a mutagen producer. And that looks like it's getting power. So, okay, so it takes RF, so that's great. And go to a tank. So let's see if we can't put and let's do that a little differently, shall we? There we go. Mutagen producer. And then the mutatron next to it, and see if they can, one will go right into the other. Not sure if it will, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, so we'll put this in here, and here it goes. So yeah, my end goal here is to see what I can get. And it looks like it takes bees, so it looks like you can mutate the bees right off the bat and using those other things. So let's go ahead and go back to that walnut recipe and see what that thing was. I think it was genetics tools or something like that. Yeah, genetics labware. So let's search lab, maybe. Labwa. Yeah, there we go. Labwa. Oh, not bad at all. And that gives you 16 of them. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and put you there. You are full on RF, and you are slowly producing. But it looks like I got plenty there. Alright, so let's see what I can do. So before you get the walnut, you need a silver lime and hill cherry pollen. Well, how do I get hill cherry pollen? Or do I even need that? Maybe I don't need that. Apple oak pollen. No. Common walnut. How do I get this? How do I get that? How do I get pollen? How do I get you? It's probably part of Gendustry. What else is here? Industrial grafter. I bet that would be able to take pollen off of a hill cherry and make a walnut. And that's not too bad to make. Let's go ahead and make one of those, just in case it does that. So I need another little power module, just like that. And go ahead and make you. And this thing needs to charge, and this takes EU. But let's see if I can charge it in the energetic infuser here. Does that work? Yes, it does. Awesome. And look at that. It tells you how many charges it is, and that looks like it's 200 charges. Not bad. Alright, so if we are to look in my chest here, I just happen to have 3 cherry saplings right here. And in here I have some bone meal. So let's go outside here. And go right there and grow. Ta-da! Alright, now, does this work? Whoa. Wow. Hello. Interesting. I like that. That is like the boss grafter. Now the question is, I didn't get any pollen from that. So how do I get... Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. So I got 58 hill cherry saplings now, which is awesome. But how do I get pollen? Genetic template. I bet it's from one of these other machines. Genetic imprinter? No. Mutagen producer, advanced mutatron. Genetic sampler. I wonder if it's from that. Industrial apiary, genetic imprinter. Let me try and figure this out and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back, and it looks like in order to get pollen, you need a what's called a sieve, and that's part of the alveary. So I'm not able to get that, at least right now, because it's part of forestry. The pollen is. I know I can understand where the bees come from, but I'm still not sure exactly how I will get hill cherry pollen from an alveary when it's the bees doing that. Maybe I put it, maybe if I put the hill cherry saplings around the alveary, maybe. I'm not sure. But this will help me get started with the bees. So if we are to look at what we want to get the alveary, we need the industrious bee to get started on that. And that requires a diligent and an unweary, and to get a diligent we need a common princess and a cultivated drone. So I went over to my diamond chest there and went ahead and grabbed a cultivated princess and a cultivated drone. And I'm not sure the genomes on here, but this is an experiment. I've never done this before, so I'll go ahead and give it a shot. And this seems like it works pretty fast here, so that's pretty cool. So let's see what happens. And I got a noble queen. Not what I wanted, but not bad. But I at least got something advanced. So let's see if I got any more of those. And even if I didn't get anything, this industrial grafter here is boss. That is awesome. That is going to save so much time clearing these things out. That's unreal. That's just full of win right there. And I have a bunch of common drones, but I don't have anything else. Do I have a princess in here? No, I don't. I have my queen there. Oh, what? I got a metals princess right there, and I think to get it cultivated, I need a common drone. So let me go ahead and take you. That will give me a cultivated something. Maybe that might give me, I don't know what that's going to give me, but we'll give it another shot here. Go ahead and put you there, and you there, and let's see what it does. And we're just about at the wrapping up point, I believe. We're pretty close to it. Alright, cultivated queen. Oh, a queen at that. And we got a noble queen. That's not what I was expecting. I thought we'd get a princess. But we got a queen. And then we need to put those in alvearies, which the Gendustry mod does provide. And the cool thing I learned about this, the industrial apiary, is that it has internal, well, let me see if I can go ahead and make that really quick and show you. Just needs that. I should have all of that. Right? Yeah, glass. There, and one of these again. Oops, not that. As long as it doesn't take that pulsating chipset, we're okay. Ah, stupid recipe thing. Okay, here we go. This thing is cool. Put this down. Industrial apiary. So you put your bee in here, and you can give it various upgrades. So if we were to look at, say, the light upgrade, let's go ahead and make these, and we'll show you what it does here. I need some, oh, not that, light. I need the upgrade frame. Let's go ahead and make 2 of these, because I know I'm going to need them. And that's just glass and glowstone. Go ahead and do that, and make the light upgrade, and also the open sky upgrade. And do that, and go ahead and put the upgrades like here and here, and let's go ahead and put you in here. And check, no error, energy required, temperature normal, humidity normal. And I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not. Oh, yeah, sure enough, there go the bees. They're flying around. So what you can do with this industrial apiary is it has 4 upgrade slots here. And what that does is it allows you to essentially customize what you want it to do and simulate. So you can do a lifespan upgrade, a flowering upgrade, territory, all these little things here. Kind of like what you would do at an alveary with the use of heaters and coolants and stuff like that. You can do the same thing with this industrial upgrade, which is pretty cool. And it's even got a sieve upgrade, so maybe I don't have to have an alveary. Maybe I can go ahead and use this too. That's pretty cool. Alright, so it's missing no flower. So let's go ahead and put a flowering upgrade too. Because what does that do? Maximum install flowering and pollination plus 20%. Let's not do that. Let me do a little flower there and a piece of dirt. Let's go ahead and put you there and oops, there. Energy required, no flowers. So you should start working. Ah, there it goes. So working 10%. And this is actually pretty fast. So this might be pretty nice. I might go ahead and definitely get into this and do some more expansion on this. I might even start off the next episode with this and see what I'm able to do. Anyway, guys, that's about the wrapping up point for this episode. I'm definitely going to show you some more of this in the next episode, as well as the advanced genetics, because I definitely want to get into that as well. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Please leave me a like. I sure do appreciate it. It helps me out greatly. And see you next time, guys. See ya.